Hey everyone, today on Classic Action Figures, I'm going to show you the stuff I got at JoeCon 2017. I had a really great time at the convention, and this was my very first year attending. Anyway, without further ado, here's my whole video. First thing is this 2017 convention comic book, which features many of the toys that were made specifically for the convention. The artwork is pretty cool, and at the very end of the comic, you see the program for the convention, the panels, and the featured guests. I also got this 3-pack of the Cobra female troopers from the convention store. It was a bit pricey at $65, but I do have to say that the figures look great, and I actually like them better than the Cobra female officer we got for the 50th anniversary line. They come with an assault rifle, a small submachine gun, a knife, a removable helmet, the figure stand, and their file card. The file card is the same for all three, but each figure has a different hair color. There's a brunette, a girl with brown hair, and one with an orange color hair. Next up, I got this Dr. Mindbender with his Arctic coat. Usually I don't get these figures because they are crazy expensive, but this one wasn't too bad, and it cost only $25. It looks like he comes with his backpack, that crazy looking interrogation tool, a pistol, a laptop with the Cobra logo, and his figure stand. I also got this figure of Trakker from Mask. This was released a while ago, and it's done in the modern G.I. Joe figure scale. He looks great, and I wonder if we'll ever get more Mask figures in this scale. Anyway, he comes with his helmet and a portable helicopter backpack. Now this was a convention exclusive playset which was offered only to those who purchased the Battle Force 2000 convention exclusive set of all of the figures. I didn't buy the convention exclusive figures because of the price, but I did want this little playset, so I was able to buy it from one of the dealers on the floor for $35. It's a Cobra version of the G.I. Joe L.A.W. I always like these small playsets, and it looks great with other small Cobra vehicles and playsets. I also got a good deal from a vendor on the next 4 figures. The first one is this super cool version of Tunnel Rat from the Renegades cartoon, and I got him for an incredibly affordable price of $15. It's a great version of the character, and he comes with a ton of accessories. Also from the G.I. Joe Renegades cartoon is this version of Scarlet, and as you can see I got her for $10, which is a really good price. I still wish we had an Ultimate Scarlet figure, but this version isn't bad at all. I also got this figure of Doc from the Rise of Cobra movie series. Again, it's a really cool version of the character, and I love getting Arctic Joe stuff. I also picked up this Quinn figure from the G.I. Joe Retaliation line. This is another great figure I was missing, and I'm currently rereading all of the Marvel G.I. Joe comics, so I'm glad I was able to get this figure since he plays a key part in many of the early stories. And speaking of the G.I. Joe comics, I also got a chance to get Larry Hama to sign my G.I. Joe issue number 1 and also issue 155, the very last issue of the series. So that was very cool as well. I also got this loose Arctic Hiss from a vendor for $15. It doesn't come with a figure, but to me that was a really good price, and like I mentioned, I really like the Arctic theme. Plus I can always get the driver later, or use a different version of the Hiss driver. I think it's a really fantastic version of the classic Cobra vehicle, and it'll look great next to the Cobra Wolf. Another cool vehicle I got was this Cobra Claw from the Rise of Cobra movie series. And I like it a lot because it comes with a ton of missiles and bombs. Plus I like the color of the vehicle and the figure. I also got this Rise of Cobra flight pod, and I actually got both of these vehicles for $30. This is one of the best versions of the vehicle, and I really like the modern colors that was used, which in this case is black and red, instead of the traditional white version. I also got the 4 volumes of Collecting the Art of G.I. Joe by 3D Joes, and I can't recommend these books enough. The quality is superb, and I love looking at all of the pictures inside from all of the toys that were made from 1982 to 1989. They also had a great variety of posters, and the guy who makes this was super cool and took the time to speak with everybody who stopped at his booth. So major thanks to the people from 3D Joes. And of course, I also picked up quite a few items from the vintage stuff. I got this Cobra Maggot for $25, however it doesn't come with a figure or the box, but it's in really good shape. It's a vehicle I always wanted to get. I also got this G.I. Joe Desert Fox with the box. It's missing the figure and the blueprints, but the actual toy is in great shape, and I got this one for $30. I also picked up this Cobra Piranha, which is in fantastic shape. Again, it comes with the box and the blueprints, so this one is complete. It's a really awesome vehicle that came out in the later years of the original run. However, I never got it as a kid because I had stopped collecting G.I. Joe for the most part. Anyway, I also picked up this Hydrosled with the box. I still have my childhood Hydrosled, but I was missing the box, and I don't mind getting an extra vehicle. I really like most of these small Joe and Cobra vehicles, and this one is a bit crazy looking, but a lot of fun. Along with the Hydrosled, I got this Cobra Battle Barge. Again, another small vehicle, which can actually also double as a playset. Now these two vehicles I actually got from eBay right after I came back from JoeCon. I am so happy that I got them that I decided to include them on this video. It's the original G.I. Joe Vamp with the box, the figure, and the blueprints. This is such an awesome looking vehicle, and it's very hard to get complete with the box. And I'm lucky that the box is in really good shape. I also got the Vamp 2, which is the brown version with the missile launcher. It came with the box, the figure, the file card, and the blueprints. Each one cost me around $65, which to be honest is a bargain, considering the prices other eBay sellers are charging for these sets. Anyway, these two vehicles are in great shape, and I am beyond happy that I got them. Finally, I'm going to show you some of the vintage G.I. Joe figures I got. I got Lifeline, Airborne, Bazooka, even though it came with the wrong helmet, Ripper, and Serana. I still have my childhood Ripper, but the legs on that one have been greatly discolored, so I decided to get this much nicer version of him. All of these figures came complete and with their full card backs, except for Airborne, which came only with the file card. These are all in really good shape, and they cost me around $10 a piece, except for Airborne, which was $12. Anyway, that is it for my JoeCon haul video. Overall, I had a great time at the convention, and I got a ton of really cool stuff. I was also able to attend 2 of the panels and meet some of the other Joe fans from across the US and other countries. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more G.I. Joe toy videos here on Classic Action Figures. Until next time, take it easy.